This is the plate carrier that I wear when I'm playing with using the whole US outfit that I have. The pouches, I'll start with the pouches here. These are a German company that makes these. They are actually really stiff. I forget the name of the company. It's like 762 or 7. I'll try to update in the comments in the bottom what the company is that makes these pouches. But I bought them from a tack store when I was in Germany, and holds AKs, all M4 mags. It's not too snug, like I can run around, and they won't really fall off. But I only carry 3 on my chest and then 1 in my rifle. These are right now are for the gas upgrade that I did on my M4, so they're 30 round mid caps, and they're gas, so they're heavy as fuck. This is the actual plate carrier itself as a Banshee shellback. Yeah, I got a really good deal on it on was it LA Police Gear. I think I got it for about $100 after shipping. They had some random sale, and I was like, oh, I'll get that. And really good. I do carry a plate in it. It's a fake large plate. I had 2 of them. I don't know where the other one went, so I don't put it in my back. I just put it up front. And then I know it comes with the Fastex buckles on the side if you don't want to do the cummerbund. I run this because I'm a fat guy and I like all my shit tucked in. Army of 2 patch. Me and my brother used to do an Army of 2 setup. We both have masks, and I almost never wear the face mask thing. I always do like the Army stuff, so I just kept it on there. This is, you've probably seen this a lot. People put this on their helmets. It's supposed to be the IR indicator, but it's actually a BB loader. I've never used it. I've put it in here and then slapped it on this, and then never popped it out to refill mags. I don't refill mags during a game, but it just, once again, for looks. This I just got. This is something I just got from EB Airsoft. These little element lights. I slapped this on here for when I get hit. I thought that was a really cool idea, and it happened just to fit perfectly in between my PTT and everything else. I haven't got to game with it yet, but I think it's a really cool little addition. The PTT is made by Z Tactical. It's for a Midland, but I run that from the back. I usually carry my radio here in the back and then run it up to the front. I have a fake embedder, and I think you can get these off of EB Airsoft. E-Bike sells them too. They're like $20. I'm not sure if they're the same ones or not. The one I got from EB Airsoft is crap. It was supposed to hold. I was supposed to hold a radio. It wouldn't hold my Midlands, but I stuck it in here anyway, and it literally snapped trying to screw the antenna on. Like the whole top just came off. So I had to super glue a piece of wood in the inside of it, and then kind of glue it all down together, and then screw the antenna in. You can't really see it. It never comes out of this. It just stays on here for looks or whatever. Then I have my whip antenna all run up to the side of it. And then I have my actual radio just sits in this little pouch right here. My iPro I usually use for my revisions. These are the ones that are issued to me. I still have the pouch and everything for them. And I actually have the inserts because I wear glasses. That's another reason why I love these. You just pop the inserts in. Let's see. Back. So you see there's for my radio, I just run it into there. On the back is, who makes this? Condor makes this? I don't think Condor makes this. Somebody else makes this. It's just a tearaway EMT pouch. You can get them for like $30 off of Amazon. These are actually really awesome. They have a little patch, and they just has a Velcro panel on the back. This I actually loaded out as a little bug out thing. Let's see here. So it has actually stuff from med kits and stuff that I had, and trauma bandages, and sunscreen, Neosporin, some gauze, Tums because I get stomach issues, hand warmers, anything I could really think of. There's some other stuff wrapped up in here too. I think there's some ibuprofen and rubber gloves and all that kind of cool stuff. So I actually kitted this out beforehand. That's after watching Doomsday Preppers got me into that. That's for my chest rig. That's about it. It's real light. I don't carry really a lot of stuff on it. I used to have a pouch to run a tornado grenade, but I switched when I got something else. I'll show you that here in a minute. I just don't like. I won't run. You're probably asking yourself why I have the cummerbund. There's no pouches on it. I just like the way it feels on me. I usually have a tourniquet, it's rubber banded on here on like one side, but I normally don't carry anything on my right side. I don't like going like this and then having any kind of stuff in my way. Everything's usually over here on my left. So that's it for this. The only other stuff I have in the equipment, I don't wear elbow pads, I don't wear knee pads. I had enough of that shit when I was in the actual army. So I don't wear elbow pads or knee pads or any of that dumb shit. One piece of kit that I just got recently that I really love is my Costa Ludus leg rig. This is one of the most expensive things that as far as just kit that I own. Besides maybe that mount for my nods, as far as out of cost. Airsoft GI is now carrying these. You can use coupon codes online to get it. I think I paid $108 after the coupon code with shipping, which is pretty good. I think they run for like $140 off of, I think it was HSGI that makes these? Yeah. This is awesome. I love this thing. I love the fact that you can't lose the Fastix clips. I'm always scared that at one time I might just toss this into my back, my car or something like that, and this is going to come off, or I'm going to lose this in transport or whatever. And once I lose one of these clips, I won't be able to use this again. I'll have to buy one of these other clips. With these, it's just on there. It just goes around your belt, snaps in, and there's one strap. And this is what I use now to carry my tornado grenades, my 1911 mags, and then anything else. You can even stick chem lights. Like these taco mags are really cool. Once you loosen them up, and then you can stick a tornado grenade in here. That's how big these stretch out. I just used one, I think about 2 weeks ago at our little Kalashnikov Memorial game. It's actually so cold, the tornado grenade wouldn't go off, which sucked. I guess it was broken. Oh yeah, whatever. But yeah, if you're looking to kind of get stuff off your chest and have it more on your leg, that's definitely the way to go. I know it's a bargain anyway because these taco pouches are not cheap. I think they're about $30 a piece, $35 a piece, just for the M4 pouches, and then you're talking another $20-something for each one of these, so it more than pays for itself. And that's probably one of the best pieces I got. I'll wear that, and then I don't do the battle belt stuff no more. It's just way too much shit. I just try to wear my chest rig with a battle belt, and it's too much crap. Now I just run this, and then my other leg will have my Blackhawk Serpa, leg holster. No issues with it. I mean, most people will run these now. I wish they did make one. If it's out there, maybe you guys can tell me. Of the Serpa that'll hold a 1911 with a flashlight on it. I really want to get like an X300 replica. But I don't want to buy an X300 replica to put on a gun and not have a holster that to fit in this. I don't need to buy more gear. And usually you gotta pay attention if you buy a piece of gear, and then there's a buy-in with it. Like my nods, and I had to buy the nods and buy a $100 mount to wear them. If I get a $80 flashlight from my 1911, it won't fit in my holster, so now I gotta buy a holster on top of that. And it's trying to limit the amount of money I spend on dumb shit. The only thing I've done with this since the last video, you guys probably remember this, that this was something I purchased when I was in Germany. It's a WE 1911 MEU. It did not come, I guess they come standard with threaded barrels, however in Germany they do not. So I had to go on e-bike and buy a spare threaded barrel with a threaded barrel adapter. And even though I don't run suppressors, I just like that profile for some reason. Who knows? Since then I also put in a Type 4 barrel in it, and then coming next week I'll have a an RA Tech hop-up wheel for no apparent reason. They're cheap, and RA Tech makes good stuff, so that'll be ready for when it gets warmer. You probably want to get an update on my M4, since I know I keep saying I was going to make a video on it, since I put in the gas kit. This is what it looks like now. Looks almost exactly the same. The only difference is now it's completely gas. So I got that GHK AEG to gas blowback kit, and with this one, this was a G&G Top Tech that I took out. And the only modification I had to do to it was that there was 2 tabs on the upper receiver right here that I had to Dremel off. And then once it did that, it really just did drop in. I had almost no issues. Once I got it in, it came with the fire selector piece or whatever it's called in here, and then aside from that, it works like a real M4. You have to charge it in order to put it on. Safe. And then when I first got it and I put it in, it was warmer outside and it worked really well. However, it's been like 40 degrees lately, the last couple of days, and it will not work. So I'm waiting for it to warm up to see. I've also been using propane adapters with it, so I'll see maybe next week or something if green gas treats it a little bit better or functionality. I did take it out to the Kalashnikov Memorial game, and I think when it did work, it shot, I think they chronoed it at about 250, and I think I used it for about half a game, and most of the mags, they vented like almost immediately. It was so cold. But, and this too, I don't know if you guys are into the folding stocks. I did get this folding stock. This is like a $40 one, $35 one off of e-bike. You can't fold this thing. This thing is impossible. Like, I need to put this thing in a vise in order to bend it up and then fold it down. I don't really fold it. I just like the look of it. I like LR300s. I think they're pretty nice. And that's the only reason why I got it. That's another issue with buy-ins. In order to put the stock on here, I had to do all this other stuff to it. So when you're buying shit for your gun, look at not only with the part that you're getting, but the parts you're going to need for it. In order to have a skeleton stock, I had to do something with the battery, and I decided to gas op it instead, and that required even more stuff. And so to have a $30 stock, I spent about $180 in other stuff just to have a $30 stock. Surprise. Anyway, that's all the gear I use for my American little operator loadout. I use a bunch of different stuff if I'm doing Russian or British forces. I think we'll do a video on that probably next week or something like that. I'll go over the stuff I wear for my Russian, my Spetsnaz loadout, and then maybe we'll get Sky to do a video, or I'll do a video on Sky's gear. Sky doesn't really know what he uses. I just give him the shit and he goes and plays. So anyway, any questions, post them at the bottom, and then if you want to, hit us up on Facebook. We're posting stuff all the time about the videos and who we're messing with. So thanks guys.